Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Today we're going to do a quick summary on the Acer Nitro xv340ck ultrawide monitor. 34 inches, 21 by 9, 1440p with 144 Hz frame rate. It has two HDMI ports, two display ports, one USB jack, one USB 3.0 downstream for your PC, and two USB 3.0s, one's a Lightning. It also comes with two 3-watt speakers. It's an IPS panel at 250 nits brightness. The stand has a tilt of around -5 to about 35 degrees, and it goes from 3.5 to 9 inches in height.
Okay, so we got it out. Stand over here. Pretty sturdy. Feels like sort of plastic metal. It's got some counterweights right here for the monitor. So that's where the monitor, you can see the arrow. Weights are back here, so the monitor's out here, but it's still weighted back, which is good because you don't want something that can tilt over easily. Let's see, we got some HDMI display ports, yeah, and a power cable. Okay, this is the arm. This is interesting. Alright. So there is a little tilt that the monitor provides. It is a little hard to use. Bring it down. So I don't know if you can see. It's easy to go like that with it, but bringing it down requires a little. Damn, man, my arms are skinny as fuck. Damn, I gotta start lifting again. All right. Okay. So that's the end of my review. Thanks for watching. No, I'm kidding. Wow, so this is truly an actually borderless screen. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but there's literally no bezel here. It's got border down here, but these three are completely borderless. I'm talking about a millimeter at most.
That is crazy to me.
Really? So this is pretty easy. I'm just gonna twist this. So it came with 4 screws. So I'm gonna show you guys, these are base mount compatible. I believe they are 100 by 100. And then we go crisscross applesauce with the screws, just to prevent any skewing. So when you push down one screw, it kind of tilts something like this, right? So if you put this screw down and you go like that, it's tilted. So the other screws are going to go in at an angle instead of going straight down. So about 60 inches. Cool. So, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but that just came out. Looks like a stopper, something maybe for vibration. I'm not sure. It definitely came out that monitor though, because it was not there before. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one.
2 hours later.
Sorry, I'm just getting lost in the sauce that is my mind. Use HDR. Oh, what? That is, I don't know how you can see that, but that is quite doo-doo. Let me turn these lights. Okay, I turned HDR on here, and it is terrible. It's just awful. I don't know, I feel like the brights aren't as bright, but I might have to do some work on that and change it around. I'm a big fan of the Republic. I don't know if you guys used to watch that stuff, but I think the Clone Wars cartoon show, the animated show, one of my favorite things to do, favorite things to watch. Okay, let's watch me do really badly. Settings, we're gonna just make the FPS counter. See, this is really not very bright. I'm not sure why that's a thing. I think I might have to do a little screen adjustment. So, I don't know why. The colors are a little off to me. Like, if we switched it over to screen 1. I'm sure you can tell that the colors, I can see these, they're more vibrant. What this one does. Okay, let's see. Okay, so HDR kind of made it a little better.
We're going to do some tests between my LG and the Acer. So on Battlefront, LG looks real clean, really good smoke display. When you go to the Acer, it's more muted, and there's a weird raise in the back you can kind of see. I didn't notice that in the other games, just on Battlefront. The LG, this is with a 120 FPS camera, and then slowed down. You can definitely see some screen tearing and little issues. Not noticeable in real time, but it is definitely there. Now, if we compare that to the Acer, no screen tearing, no ghosting issues really. Definitely see the advantage of running at 144 frames per second. Not so noticeable maybe in Rocket League, but definitely in games like Call of Duty where FPS matters, or any other FPS games. I'd recommend this. The Acer widget's really cool, so you don't have to press the buttons in the back. It comes with pre-settings right there for gaming. HDR, if you want to customize your own settings, you can also do that. These are actually my settings that I have currently, with the contrast and brightness ratioed out, and then also the gains between red, green, and blue. So I definitely, if you're interested, maybe copy mine. Another setting is you can have in-game G-Sync, or I should say FreeSync. I just have it on for the entire thing. Also picture-in-picture, so if you have two different computers in one monitor. So, overall, what are my thoughts on the Acer Nitro? Coming out of the box, I was super excited. I love ultra-wide screens, 21 by 9. It hits 3440 by 1440 mark, and it's also 144 hertz. So, on paper, it's an ideal candidate, and at a price point of around 440 to a little under 500, depending where you get it from or what day you're buying it. I'd say it's a good monitor. Installing it and plugging it in, seeing how it looks like, I was pretty upset. It's not very bright. I believe it's at 250 nits compared to the LG. I'm not sure, but at face value, it doesn't look like a very bright monitor. The colors aren't as vibrant as my LG, but once I adjusted and did the screen calibration through Windows, I noticed a big difference. Definitely more vivid colors. I had to turn the contrast up and the brightness up. I don't play in a very bright room. I just have my one light, so it's not like I had sun coming in, but I definitely had to turn the brightness up. The display port that came with it is definitely ideal. It also came with USB 3 and an HDMI. The lightning port in the back, the USB port, is definitely key if you want to charge your phone or something. Not really necessary because most people have their PC cases nearby so they can plug it into there, but it's definitely a cool thing to have. After getting everything set I should say, I would have to say this monitor is not too bad. For 400 bucks, I know maybe that's not a lot of money to everyone, or that might be way too much. It was a big buy for me. I'm glad I bought this monitor, and I'm sure all my friends on Discord remember me yelling and going, I can't believe I got schemed out of $400 on this terrible monitor. And I was about to return it, but I'm actually not going to. I think I'm going to keep this monitor. In terms of productivity, it is great. Obviously, I have an extra ultra-wide monitor, so I use that one for my work. This one's more for play. But if you're doing a lot of computer work, especially working from home or studying, it definitely makes a difference. You can literally have one full screen basically on a 16:9 and for your work, and then keep another part for maybe Google to do your research or to do your Excel sheets. While I don't think this monitor is the best value out there, I'm going to keep this monitor, and if you do buy it, let me know what you think about it. Make sure you do your calibration, because that will make the world's difference. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment. If you have any other things or any other questions about this monitor, feel free to let me know. As always, thanks for watching.